Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last part we got here to Gwarhar Lagoon and now we're going to continue on within it. And I'm going to say right now I hate this area. What? Oh dear. I love Luigi's dance. And apparently these people know about the Beanstar piece falling and it's been found by someone named Hermie. And now he's adorning it on a shell like it's a Christmas star. Fantastic! Alrighty then. But before you do anything else here, actually head to the north and enter the green pipe that's here because having a warp point is always useful. That warp point's actually there for more than one reason, but I'll get into that more later. Later on, is more accurate actually. Jellyfish Sisters Relaxation Room. Okay, this seems interesting. Why the hell not? Ooh, random block. These things really do take forever. I hate them. Though I think my overall least favorite type of block, aside from this in the Mario universe, is... anything that gives me Spring Mario, for stuff. I hate Spring Mario, and, what was the one from New Mario 2 called? I can't remember. It's gonna bother me now. Oh, well, you look cute. Anyway, to do this you need 200 coins, so if you need to grind around, go back to previous areas and grind for it, because you need 200 coins. You don't just want them, you need them. And now we can sit in the chairs in the next room, which are color-coded for our convenience. Whoa, you are defying gravity. Oh, hey there, welcome. How are you? Super, I'm Gigi. Now let's get right to it. Show me where you're sore. Oh, show me too, please, because I'm Mary and I despise soreness. It's my sworn enemy. Don't you mean your sworn enemy? Oh, look at this. Your hands are so very, very tired. And you too. This is awful. Your hands are so tired they look ready to hibernate. Don't think that's possible. Now don't worry, our miraculous hands will gently coax the weariness from you. Promise. Oh, jeepers, what's this? Wowzer, I mean, double wowzer, you mastered the firebrand. And, you react because your hand's on fire now, but you've done it before, dude. And now that one I can understand. Oh my goodness, how shocking. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You've mastered the thunderbrand. Hand. You guys aren't ordinary travelers, are you? Aren't you too fascinating? As miracle hand technicians, we're masters of hands like yours. Oh yes, that's so true, Mary. Why, with your hand powers, you could even get those. Anyway, I've got to say you guys don't need massages. Instead, we'll do you one better. We'll teach you two very special hand techniques. Teenage mind? What are you doing with that? Hey. But pretty much, they're going to teach us some new techniques for the Firebrand and Thunderhand. Why was that position there, by the way? You're first, Green Bean. Now it's time for us to essentially get another tutorial about something with the Thunderhand and Firebrand, as I just said. However, these are a lot more selectively useful. However, they also give us new bros attacks, so that's always good. Though they're questionably useful. Pretty much with Luigi, if you hold the button down behind Mario, you can pretty much shock him and you can move in the same direction. Without actually, moving your characters around. It's useful for very certain things. Like so. And now it's time for Mario to learn something, and this one is questionably more useful. You know, I love this game, but the tutorials are really long-winded. And a lot of these are required, too, so I don't understand why. I mean, they allow you to skip battle stuff, but when it comes to this, no. I think later games in the series do get better with that, though. I think you can skip any tutorial, or at least most of them. But every game's someone's first. So essentially, the firebrand techniques allows you to rocket over in one specific direction. Although I'm not sure if it's the fact that I'm using an emulator to record this, or if it was the actual game itself. If I interrupt my animation before it ends, before it's supposed to end, the audio will continue on. I'll get into that a bit later on. And now that we've taught them that, now that they've taught us that, rather, they want us to do something for them. Essentially... Oh, first off, you can turn in any direction while dashing to stop it. It's not that useful, though. Now they've taught us everything. But essentially, now that they've taught us that, they want us to use the techniques they gave us to get 2 pearl beans within the cave. Because apparently they can't do it themselves. And if we refuse, we have to pay for our lesson, which is 100,000 coins, which I believe is just one above the maximum amount of coins you can get, a la the bike store in Pokemon. So essentially we just got tutorial areas. To the left is Thunderhand, to the right is Firebrand. So yeah, remember these boo statues? We can finally do something about them. When we stare at them, they disappear, but if we approach them from behind, with the Thunderhand technique, we can finally push them. So that opens up a couple of possibilities for us in the overworld, I believe. I'm not sure how I made that in time, but apparently I did. And as you can see, it keeps both brothers in the same line throughout moving with it. So essentially it makes moving through obstacles like this much easier, though I still screw up. Like that. Admittedly, these things have slightly bigger hitboxes than they seem to at times. Ever just so slightly. But with that, we got the green bean fruit. Or pearl fruit. Bean fruit was, I think that was... That was, the Chucklehuck Woods, wasn't it? I can't remember. I can't even remember. Then again, I've been recording this game for quite some time at this point, actually, because it's currently June 9th, and the first episode I finished recording on the... 3rd of May? So yeah, you can hear it right now, actually. The audio for it continues on even after the animation ends. But yeah, now we can actually knock over these turtle guys. We've seen 1 or 2 of these guys before, one in specific over in Chucklehuck Woods. And we can rocket through areas like that. And we got the red pearl beans, so we're done with them, essentially. See you, jellyfish. Don't you hate it when that happens? You have a sentence structured in your head, and then it just disappears right as you're saying it. Don't you love the English language? I think that guy who's actually a bean in there might have something to say to you, but I'm not exactly sure. I've never talked to him. But now we have more access to more areas of Gwarhar Lagoon. Anyway, we got new enemies here. Elite Troopies, I think they're called? Well, first off, Fire Bros, yeah. As I said earlier, they give you Bros attacks. Fire Bros is significantly more useful. Pretty much you mash A to get more fireballs, and you hit them over with Luigi. Every one does 1 damage to an Elite Troopie, but for other enemies they might do 7 damage, so it's pretty useful, actually. Thunder Bros is a ground-based attack, though, that is only useful against ground-based enemies. And if you don't do the reaction can correctly, it doesn't do that much damage. But yeah, these guys are called Elite Troopies, and we got more Gritty Goombas. Gritzy, that's Partners in Time, isn't it? Yeah, Gritzy is Partners in Time, I believe. It's been forever since I played Partners in Time, and even then, I never beat it. Mostly because I was really underleveled for that final boss. So I at least got farther in it than I did this game. Originally, at least. But yeah, lead troopies, no big deal. Gritty Goombas, we've already fought plenty of them before, so nothing really big here. Though I do want to restore some of my HP and BP because that is getting low. And next time I'm in the town, I should probably buy a couple of syrups, because 20's kind of low. And the yellow pipes, you know what that means? We're going back underwater. Yay. I hate underwater sections. Is it just me, or is underwater sections in RPGs even worse than it is in normal games? I think the only one where I don't really mind it much is Super Paper Mario, because that's essentially a platformer as it is. Because, let's see, anything underwater in Final Fantasy VII was just bleh. Then again, Emerald Weapon probably helped with that. And we got a new enemy here, speaking of underwater mechanical things. Mecha Koopas. Mecha Bloopers, more accurately. I think these guys are, first off, I think electricity damages them. It either does that or heal them. And the way they attack, and they'll even counterattack, by the way, is that they fire the bullet bills that are their tentacles at you. I'm not sure what happens when they run out, though. I don't think I've ever let them run out. Also, one really weird thing, you can't hit a Cheep with the Thunder Hand technique until they're puffed out. Mind you, that's when they're bigger, so, yeah. Anyway, Mario and Luigi gotta level up, let's put HP up. Yay, 2. You know what's funny? In my original Game Boy Advance cart, I was only level 28, but Mario's HP was like in the 150s. I think it's because I put everything into HP, though. Which is not a good idea in these games, I can tell you that much. And you want to come down here because there's a Super Mushroom, I think this is the Who Beam, yeah, and a syrup of some sort, I believe. No, just about a couple of coins. I think I actually have over 4,000 coins, which makes me wonder, can I get to that number? Dragon Ball Z fans know what I'm talking about. Anyway, spin jump in that water, and you can get thrown up here. And then immediately go to the left because item. Yay, standard mushroom. Mind you, actually, one thing I really like about the Mario and Luigi series is that Paper Mario, Bowser's Inside Story aside, beginning game items are always really useful because I remember for a fact that in Inside Story you can get into the 400s of damage. Which is ridiculous, but fun. And this place is kind of finicky at times. Pretty much you have to do the same thing you did back in the cave, and don't fail like that. This one's a bit more hard to time because I swear it's just really difficult to time, and even then, make sure you use the firebrand instead of the other thing, because otherwise that's going to happen to you, and you're going to end up failing. And more elite troopies. And a bean underground, yay! Mind you, I don't need any more Chuckle Beans in terms of completion, because I'm just making every copy once, unless I have enough to make other kinds. But, with that, and me running away from that Gritty Goomba, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we'll be continuing on here in Gwarhar Lagoon, and seeing if we can find Hermie in the Beanstar Piece. See you guys then.